Good morning, children. 12th Accountancy Unit 1 Accounts from Incompleted Record. In this lesson, we are going to learn the meaning of incompleted records, features of incompleted records, limitations of incompleted record, difference between a double entry system and incompleted record, account from incompleted record, ascertaining profit and loss from incompleted record through the statement of affair, and preparation of final account from the incompleted record. A small introduction about incompleted records. Maintenance of accounting record as per the double entry system is compulsory for certain organizations. For example, in India, companies must maintain the accounting record under double entry system as per section 128 subsection 1 of Indian Companies Act 2013. Such organization must maintain account only under double entry system. The organization may or may not strictly follow the double entry system. Organization in which double entry system is not strictly followed, accounting record may be maintained as per the requirements and desire of the proprietor and accounts. As the accounting records are not prepared in the entity as under double entry system, these records are called a incomplete record. That means which the company is not maintain a systematic record of accounts, that is called a incomplete record. Normally accounts are maintained under double entry system only. Sometimes some organization they are not follow the rules and principles of the accounts. So some organization they are not maintain the double entry system. That company they are maintain the incompleted records. So the accounting records are not prepared double entry system. That record is called a incompleted record. So now I am going to explain the meaning of incompleted record. So meaning of incompleted record. So when accounting records are not strictly maintained according to the double entry system, these records are called a incompleted record. Generally, cash account and the personal account of customers and creditors are maintained fully, and other accounts are maintained based on the necessity. That means they are only maintain the cash account and the personal account. They are not maintain the real and nominal account. Under this, some transactions are recorded fully. That is, for some transaction both the debit and credit aspects are entered. For example, both the aspects are entered for cash received from customer and cash paid to creditors. Some transactions are partially recorded, that is only one aspect is entered. For example, expenses paid may be entered only in cash account. Expenses paid in the same expenses account entered to cash. Here only the expenses paid may be entered only in cash account. Some transactions are not recorded at all. This is that is both debit and credit aspect are not recorded. For example, depreciation on fixed asset. So it comes under the real and nominal. So they are not recording this type of depreciation account. Hence, they are usually called a incomplete records. And it is an incomplete unscientific way of bookkeeping. It is called a single entry system of bookkeeping. So normally the incompleted records they are not maintain the accounting principles properly. So some accounts they are maintained, some accounts they are not maintained. Some accounts they are entered both the debit aspects and the credit aspects. Sometimes they are entered only credit or a debit aspect. Sometimes they are omitted both the debit and credit. So it is a incompleted record. So that's what we have to call the accounts from incompleted record. So now we are going to learn the features of incompleted record. First one is nature. It is an unscientific and unsystematic way of recording of transaction. Accounting principles and accounting standards are not followed properly. So here they are not maintained the they are only so it is an systematic way of recording. Unsystematic way of recording in the sense they are not maintaining a double entry system. Double entry system